Hey, what's up, stackers? I just got done recording this video, and after I was done, I realized how extremely controversial this video got kind of out of nowhere when I started talking about why I'm going to start buying Eagles and the new given circumstances we're in. I didn't even mean to really go that direction. I mean, the video is supposed to be about what the first half of the video is about, but then things kind of took a turn for the more controversial side. I'm sure a lot of you aren't going to agree with me. I know some of you will, and that's kind of why I brought it up, because you guys wanted to hear my opinion on the situation. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a forewarning that this video towards the middle-ish end gets extremely controversial. Hey, what's up, Silver Stackers? Thank you for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer. The US Mint cannot stop taking L's. Even when they get a W, somehow it turns out to be an L. Now, it's not their fault because they didn't write this article, but still, the point is the point. Even regarding their situation they're in, it's not really their fault because it's the US government that made the law, not them. But anyways, let's just look at this. Listen how crazy this is. US Mint sales, 2022 silver proof set tops 200,000 in 3 months. That's impressive. I mean, how did this happen, folks? Well, I hate to rain on their parade, but it's because that's literally the only thing you can buy from the US Mint right now. Because they cut off everyone publicly buying silver from them. Bullion, the main things they sell. You can only buy proof sets. So of course their sales are going to go through the roof with the one thing you are allowed to buy from them. Now I know it may be a shock to some that the US Mint randomly just banned silver bullion to the public with only a few authorized dealers, which Miles Franklin is one of those few authorized dealers. And if you wanted to purchase silver from Miles Franklin, just send an email to info@milesfranklin.com. Let them know Silver Slayer sent you. They'd love to hear it. This is a thumbnail I made over a year ago talking about why premiums are going to keep rising. Let's look at some more thumbnails. This is one where I was exposing the truth, saying what's really going on. This is one when I was also explaining that they're going to get canceled soon and why the real reason premiums are high before anyone actually knew what was going on. Another thumbnail where I was saying that this coin was going to get banned soon. Another one, something fishy's going on behind the scenes that the US Mint wasn't talking about. Even another one. And there's more. This is not new news. I've been mentioning this for a long time. I'm not trying to boast or brag. I'm just saying, one, you should be subscribed to my channel because I always give you the newest, latest, precious information in the world of precious metals regarding silver. But two, it's been right in front of our faces, folks. It's just crazy that right now it took this long for the truth to really get out, because finally people are hopping on board and saying, whoa, that's what's going on. But also, the most important one is now people are finally coming to the dilemma of, should we be buying Eagles? They were the most recognizable coin in the world. You could take an American Eagle anywhere in the entire world, and that person will recognize that coin is valuable. They might not understand the 1 ounce of silver inside of it, but they will know that that coin has value. That's the only coin in the world you could do that with. Probably the only thing in the world. You can't do that with any other coin. And now for them to just cut off the world from buying them, only selling proof sets, is an interesting situation. Now, I've gone over the congressional complaint that happened a couple weeks ago. I mean, I've gone over everything that's happened since 2020 when they ran out of silver in the first place. If you watch my channel, then you are up to date with everything that's happened. But now there's a whole new situation arising. And it doesn't even have to do with them running out of silver or not being able to find enough silver planchets to make the coins. It has to do with something much deeper. It has to do with the BRICS nations. It has to do with other countries joining forces, detach the US dollar as the world reserve currency, and what this would do to eagles, or what the U.S. government would do with other silver that isn't minted by the US. That's where the real problem steps in. I mean, we could even go into why rounds would be X, Y, and Z in a doomsday apocalyptic prepper trading bartering type situation. Regardless, though, the moral of the story is right now people are in a very weird space. Should they be buying, American Eagles, or should they be turning their backs because the premiums are so high? Me, myself, and I'm not going to recommend anyone else. Personally, though, I see much more value owning Silver Eagles coins backed by the United States Mint than generic rounds or poured bars. Even owning constitutional silver is just as good, as long as it's backed by the U.S. government. Now, there is also a reason why that Texas billionaire spent $50 million on silver, a little bit of gold, but all of the silver and gold she bought was from the U.S. Mint. Eagles and junk silver and gold coins, all from the US Mint. There's a reason for that. I'm willing to pay the premium. I'm willing to pay a couple extra dollars to ensure that I have coins backed by the United States of America. Who knows what's going to happen? What if there is a confiscation? What if you're only allowed to own silver from the United States Mint, and any other type of silver is voided? I mean, yes, silver is silver, but at the end of the day, who knows what could happen? I don't know. That's just me. Like I said, me, myself, and I. A lot of other people are on board as well. And there's a good reason for that. Now, I know a lot of you, or I'm sure some of you are saying, you're crazy. Silver is silver. What's the difference? But there is a big difference. One of those coins is minted, made in America. The other one isn't. That is a pretty big difference. One is legal tender in the United States, and the other one isn't. So I'm not trying to scare anyone, and I'm not trying to say you've been buying rounds this whole time, you've been doing it wrong. And I'm definitely not saying trade in or convert your entire stack to Eagles. You would probably lose 3/4 of your stack. But me personally, I'm just gonna start buying Eagles more, and not brilliant uncirculated Eagles where I have to pay a $15 premium. You can still get coal Eagles for very good prices. I'm sure go to your local coin shop if they still have silver. A lot of local coin shops are running dry. But regardless, you don't have to find a perfectly untouched eagle. You could still get the scratched and dinged up ones, as long as it's backed by United States Mint. I mean, it still is money, quote unquote, legal tender. I don't know. It's such a controversial, and this is also why I always tell people to never get set in your ways too much. How you stacked a couple years ago it can be completely different today. Adjusting and adapting is critical. It's critical. I mean, think of how many times our strategies have flip flopped in the last 3, 4 years. I used to tell people Eagles were such a good beginner coin because they're around the same price as generics, and one is backed by, is government backed, the other one is just around. It's not even a real coin. Then 2020-ish, 2021 hit, and I'm like, yo, don't touch Eagles with a 10-foot pole. Premiums are way too high, and now we're saying maybe actually Eagles are the best thing to be purchasing right now. And I do know this is an extremely controversial question, but and topic, but do you buy Eagles still, or are you going to start buying Eagles now given the new circumstances? And it really doesn't even have to do with premiums anymore, or what's the best bang for your buck. It's a completely different situation now. I'd like to know what you think. You know, uh, I mean, there's a reason why that lady from Texas, the billionaire, bought $50 million in Eagles. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm willing to just buy some scratched, dinged up, milk spotted, tarnished Eagles. They don't gotta be in perfect condition. That's obviously going to fetch a higher price. And when it comes to buying Eagles, if you are going to go that road, then make sure you find the cheapest possible. Like I said, do not convert your stack or you will lose probably 3/4 of your stack. But going forwards, it might not be a bad idea to grab some junk silver or some eagles if the price is right. That's my personal goal, or that's my personal strategy, and I've been hearing a lot of other people agreeing that that might be the route they're going to go now. I'm not saying do that, I'm just asking if you are also going down that same path and why. I am doing the interview with Andy Scheckman today. Later today, I'll be recording it. By the time this video is out, maybe I'll the video will already be done of us recording. But I'm gonna pick his brain a little bit. It's a weekly show we have, and he is one of the people that actually brought this situation up to scale, the severity of it with the BRICS nations and Saudi Arabia, the petrodollar, trying to devalue the U.S. dollar as a world reserve currency, kick it off, and with the global reset coming, I mean, a lot of stuff happening. But at the end of the day, I still have to say this: silver is silver, and there's a reason why my name is Silver Slayer. My name isn't U.S. minted Silver Slayer. We are, at the end of the day, still stackers, stacking silver because of its intrinsical value as the most highly conductive metal for thermal conductivity, electricity, and light sensitivity, because there's a shortage that it's scarce. If we only start to focus on the government backed side of things, that could definitely kind of steer us away from why we started stacking in the first place. And that's why I keep saying that this is a very messy and controversial topic, because it kind of is starting to go against why we've been buying silver. If you just want to be like the cold-blooded stackers, like my local coin shop owner, which you could take in a $50 Panda, a 1 ounce generic round, or an American Eagle, and he's gonna look and say, he'll pay above $2-3 above spot or whatever for all of them, because it doesn't matter how pretty the coin is, it matters about the 1 ounce inside of it. You could be that way, which that's why a lot of us do stack. But with the new circumstances, who knows? Who knows what's the right road? So yeah, I wanted to throw that question to you, and I did want to also mention what I might start doing, which is buying more Eagles. And the thing is a lot of my silver is semi-numismatic, high premium stuff like pandas and kookaburras, stuff like that, because that's the type of silver I like. And I didn't really focus on Eagles or generics at all, really. I didn't really focus on weight, but I do need to start trying to uh, try something new, I guess. I always talk about adjusting and adapting, and I think this is a new chapter where I'm going to start adapting. Now, I know I've been rambling a lot, and usually I don't make videos this opinionated. I usually, break down an article and share some facts and stuff and information. I've been talking a lot about just what I personally am going to do, and I do know that a lot of you are also in the same boat and wanted to hear that. I've had so many emails and questions of people asking this. So I wanted to make a video covering this, but I also did find this article pretty funny that came out today. Well, yesterday for you all watching this video. So yeah, let me know. And like I said, you cannot purchase silver from the U.S. Mint, or at least bullion. Only a few authorized dealers can. One of those is the company that I'm partnered with, Miles Franklin. And if you did want to purchase from them, like I said, they will match any price, so you cannot go anywhere cheaper than them, because the cheapest place, if you prove it to him, he will match. If you want to buy from them, send an email to info@milesfranklin.com. Their website will be up soon. There's no difference. It's just as easy. The website will just make it, you'll just be able to see what's in stock. Just ask them what they have in stock, any deals. Let them know Silver Slayer sent you. I'm also doing a giveaway currently that's still open. I'm waiting to get some of the prizes in. Trust me, the wait is worth it when you know what the prizes are. Andy Scheckman, Miles Franklin, is also donating to the winner, so the winner is going to have a very, very nice surprise coming. It could be multiple. Would you guys rather have one big prize, or have like 4 or 5 people win, but the prizes aren't as big? Personally, I like when one person wins, because it really is, you know, impactful. It's like you really won something instead of just, oh, I won a couple ounces. If you're that one person, you're like, yo, I just hit the jackpot. But then your chances aren't as great. So let me know what you guys would like. I'm going to wrap this video up here. I hope this wasn't too much rambling. I know I kind of just went off the deep end with this one. Um, I hope you guys stuck with me and I didn't just make a crazy sounding video throwing my 2 cents out. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thanks for tuning in to Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.